So I'm at Farmer Al and Chef Becky's house. I'm gonna cook up some great dishes with the fruit from their farm. Chef Becky,
Hey.
hi.
Ooh.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Great to see you. Guess what I made you?
What is
My
it?
version of like cherry limeade with a little bit
excellent.
of plums from the farm and a little bit of the dried peaches that they're sun-drying out there. I just grabbed
cool.
them. Tell me what you think. I made a fresh one just for you. I drank a whole pitcher and hung out on the tree on the way over here. Check that out and tell me what you think.
No alcohol or alcohol?
No alcohol, sorry. Christmas time. Christmas time.
Really good. That's delicious.
Cool, I'll drink it for you. You can cook for me.
No.
What do we got
Easy come,
going
easy
here?
go.
This looks
Okay.
amazing. Really excited about this.
We're gonna do peaches wrapped in pancetta grilled.
Okay.
And then that's gonna go on a tossed baby greens with Dijon vinaigrette.
Okay.
And then for the entree, we're gonna do grilled portobello mushrooms.
Love it.
With grilled plums, some grilled endive with a plum glaze.
I'm excited.
So, we're
Anything
ready
with
to
a
go.
grill and indoor because we have the AC and we have a great cocktail, so it's good. So what are we gonna do? These are
Imperative.
just great peaches that are wrapped in pancetta.
These are actually our Suncrest peaches.
Do we want to compose a salad at the same time, or what do you
Sure,
got?
we can
Here,
toss
I'm
the
your sous
salad.
chef. What do you need?
Okay, in the fridge there's a bag of lettuce right there.
Okay, cool. So you want some of these greens in there?
I do, about half of it. Actually, maybe
third?
most of it.
Most of it?
Yeah, there's arugula on top and then there's some
All
baby
right,
greens
some
on the
baby
bottom.
greens. These look like right out of the garden greens. These look gorgeous.
That's
Okay, what are
good.
you gonna eat?
Seriously.
So, Becky, my dear, how often do you eat stone fruit? Anything with a pit, cherries,
Oh, absolutely,
Pears,
daily. Multiple
apricots.
times a day.
multiple times a day. Give us some other ways that you've cooked with them and used them and inspire people from making vinaigrettes even out of peaches and so on.
Right, I've pureed apricots and peaches and put them in basically almost the same recipe minus the Dijon mustard. And grilling fruit, actually grilled peaches for dessert or apricots is really amazing. Just, you know, a whole half, cut side down first, and then just grill it until the cavity starts to pool up with this peach juice.
Right.
And then serve it warm with vanilla ice cream. And I slice them up and put it in salads with nuts, with almonds especially.
I love it.
Okay, so I think this might be hot enough, you think?
Go for it. The pan will tell you if it's not, right?
Yeah.
It's hot enough.
Sounds good.
Guys, check this out. Look. It's like hitting a home run in a baseball field. You know, when you hear a great sizzle when you put a mushroom on it or a steak or anything on a grill. It's just like scoring. It's really great.
So I think I'm going to put the greens on,
Okay.
and then I'm going to wait till we turn these to put the plums on because they don't
Okay,
take that
because
long.
these will just take a second.
Yeah, and I quartered these because they are pretty dense in the middle. And these are nice because they add a little bit of bitterness, which goes well with the plum flavor. They just add a little texture to the quinoa and the mushrooms.
It's just one of those greens that can hold up on the grill, that can hold up raw, just super universal, right?
And this time of year, I think they're a little milder.
Right.
And in the summer, in the wintertime, they're a little more bitter, I think. These are the yellow ones tend to be a little bit more bitter than the red ones, actually. Also, radicchio is really great.
I love radicchio.
To grill
It's
and
one of my
with this dish.
Portobellos are phenomenal. They're super meaty and they hold up to a lot of heat. They can be marinated a long time. They can actually be braised too. Cooked low and slow, kind of like, imagine a pot roast. You can do it vegetarian style with cubed up seared portobello mushrooms.
The other thing about mushrooms is they're really good for you. They're actually pretty high in protein, but without the fat.
There is a trick though when you are cooking with proteins, and I tell a lot of people this. A lot of people always want to get the hatch marks on their steaks, so when you're searing like this, and then people turn it to sear it on the other side, imagine what's happening when you're searing, all the water is boiling up in the glass. And if you don't turn the protein over and try to sear it on the other side before you flip it over and turn it the other way, all the juices are going up to the top. So if you can see here, imagine this is a steak and you were grilled this way, what's happening is all the juices are pushing up, 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 up. And then you turn it to grilled on this side, what's happening? It's still doing it on that side. So by the time you flip it over, you're about 3/4 cooked and dried out on one side. So when you do your grill marks, grill it, flip it over and grill it on the other side, then go back and mark it on the other. And that way you're locking in all those beautiful juices that you bought that really expensive protein or really expensive portobello. You want to lock in all those great juices.
Well, another thing that a lot of people do is press down on the meat when they're searing it.
Leave it.
Otherwise you push out all the juices. Okay, so these just need a few
They
more
look
minutes.
gorgeous.
So in here I've got some of our dried, cut up Santa Rosa plum.
I love that. You guys see this? A little toasted mustard seed, a little bit of parsley. Mustard seed is going to add a lot of body to this, a lot of crunch. So quinoa is like eating protein. It has the highest nutrients of any grain that's out there.
Right.
It's like the, what is it? Like the Mac Daddy of them all.
And it also has really great flavor.
So I'm going to take your beautiful vinaigrette. I'm going to dress this guy. As I tell you guys always, I dress on the wall so I can toss into the dressing. Like here. This is great. So as Chef Becky's
Okay.
doing here, you eat with your eyes first. So presentation is key here. I love this. I think what's great about this dish, you can eat at room temperature too, right?
Right, so you can make it ahead of time and then do all the grilling at the last minute.
Right. I'm a fan already. What a great vegetarian meal. So we got the grilled peaches done, wrapped in pancetta, super delicious. And then we took the
Yes.
plums, that we had the plums here, the Santa Rosa plums, right? We had the grilled version of, right straight from the farm, and then we also took the dried ones and made a great salad of it with quinoa, a little bit of great mustard seed that adds a nice little pop to it, and the same Dijon vinaigrette that we did in both the salad greens that we did in here, and then portobello mushrooms that have plum puree that make a nice little sauce on them
Right.
with the endive. Delicious. Coming up, I'm baking in the kitchen with Chef Becky, and then we're gonna sit down and enjoy this amazing food.